Hello guys, it's Lego2390 coming to you with a comparison of Ghost Rider. As you can see here, I have Johnny Blaze's Ghost Rider and Robbie Rey's Ghost Rider. And you can already tell the difference between the two, but that's just part of it. Here we have Johnny Blaze, the Ghost Rider that I am most familiar with since he's the one that I've grown up on. On the front, you have his face, which is very well detailed, with how the eyes are lit up, well, the sockets to be exact. And he has a nice leather jacket, along with chains that he carries, since he uses a chain for a weapon. On the back, you also have his chain, and some interesting details, like the way there's a few tears on his leather jacket. I mean, let's be real. Could a leather jacket handle such intense flames? And of course, his headpiece is already connected, as you can tell by the flames that are on there. The flames cannot come off Ghost Rider's head. Now, as for Robbie Rey's Ghost Rider, I mean, it already looks obvious. Because what you can see here is, it looks like he's wearing a more tighter suit that's tight on his body. I mean, his jacket looks like he's a racer of some sort. But also, look right here. You can tell that something looks different. I mean, I'm guessing Robbie Rey's could be scrawny, but that's not really the point. His sculpting, well, design, looks similar to a woman's torso, but slightly less curved. Now, here, it is a nice printing. I do like how they did with the shading right here up on his torso, like showed the depth of his muscle. Now on the back, there's also some printing, but not so much. I mean, it looks a bit dull, like I don't see any flames peeking out. But then the other crazy detail is his head. Like what you see here on the head, if this can focus. Can you please focus? On the head, it looks very monstrous because you can already see that he's got fangs and his stare just looks into your soul. Whew. That is a hard one. But, like the other Ghost Rider, he has the head sculpting. And, of course, the legs are just plain black. Now, moving on to Johnny Blaze's bike, the handlebars are quite nice. And the front does have some good flames. And on the back, there is flames here to showcase him going around. But looking at this bike versus the figures themselves, I mean, this bike looks exaggerated in proportions. From the comics, Johnny Blaze has a different bike that is rather smaller than what's seen here. Whereas Robbie Rey's vehicle is a 1969 Dodge Charger. And it does look very nice for a character. As you can tell, he has flames on his wheels and it's on the back. On the front, it looks like a hot rod. Now, you may be wondering why this whole thing has those pieces. Well, whenever I got the set, it did not come with two sets of those pieces. Lucky for me, I had an extra set that came with those kinds of pieces. That being my Avengers Tower set. But let's not get too far into this. The 1969 Dodge Charger is very nice detailed. And of course, the instructions also mention that it can be changed out. But I'm no person who wants to change in and out, as I like to preserve the quality of the build. So, while doing that, I thought to myself, what other vehicle could there be that has those kinds of proportions and still a 1969 Dodge Charger? Well, believe it or not, I have built a replica of this in the form of what I just mentioned. Now, it doesn't look perfect, but it's much better than having to take this one apart just to make it look normal. I mean, come on. Tell me that is not smarter than what anyone else could have. But as a fan who's willing to accept anything regardless of what generation of heroes you're from, it doesn't matter what you are. What matters is there's diversity for any person, no matter if you're American or African American or Hispanic. Basically, Marvel's for a lot of people, and there's no need to judge. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next video.